So hey, what's up guys, this is AK, and you are watching my YouTube channel, AKM. So guys, welcome back to a brand new tips and tricks video. Have you imagined yourself winning more fights, surviving longer, and watching your skills skyrocket? Sound good? Well, stick around, because in the next 5 minutes, you're going to learn the top 5 tips that could change how you play PUBG Mobile forever. Whether you're aiming to dominate the battlefield or just survive a little longer, these tips are your game changers. Oh, and fair warning, if you leave too soon, you might just be missing out on the one tip that could help you clutch that next victory. So guys, let's get started. Tip number 1. Optimize your sensitivity settings. First up, let's talk about sensitivity settings. Now, this isn't the most glamorous part of gaming, but it's crucial. Ever found yourself missing shots you thought you had? Or maybe your aim just feels off. That's because default sensitivity isn't optimized for you. Customize it. PUBG Mobile allows you to adjust everything from camera sensitivity to ADS and gyroscope. Fine-tuning these settings to your preferences means you'll react faster, stay on target longer, and control recoil like a pro. Think of it like wearing shoes that actually fit. You wouldn't wear someone else's shoes, right? But dialing in sensitivity is just the beginning. Next up, we tackle something that will keep you alive longer. Tip number 2. Master the drop location. Now, let's talk about drop locations. I know, it's tempting to land in those high-traffic, high-loot areas. But let me ask you, is risking an early death really worth it? Instead, find quieter spots. Some of the best players out there avoid major hotspots early in the game and focus on building a solid loadout before engaging. Think of it as preparing for the storm before it hits, so when the real action comes, you're ready. But choosing the right drop isn't just about survival, it's about setting yourself up for victory. And speaking of setting up for success, tip number 3, utilize sound for situational awareness. Sound in PUBG Mobile isn't just background noise, it's your best friend. Ever been blindsided by an enemy you didn't see coming? It's probably because you missed the sound cues. Invest in a good pair of headphones, and listen closely. Footsteps, vehicle noises, even reloading, every sound gives you critical info. You'll know where enemies are, how close they're getting, and when they're reloading, which might just be your window to strike. And hey, if you can hear footsteps, guess what? They can probably hear you, too. Alright, you've got your audio game up. But next, let's make sure you're ready for any encounter. Tip number 4. Master the quick peek and fire technique. Fourth on the list, quick peek and fire. This technique keeps you in control and reduces your chances of taking damage. Imagine you're in a firefight and you can barely expose yourself while taking shots. That's the power of quick peek and fire. Not only does it keep you moving and unpredictable, but it gives you those crucial milliseconds to assess the situation, line up your shot, and take down enemies with confidence. Now, I know this sounds like it could be a game changer, but wait, till you see what's next. Tip number 5. Practice in TDM mode. Lastly, if you're serious about improvement, don't just dive straight into Battle Royale. Spend time in TDM mode. This environment helps you practice combat skills in a fast-paced, controlled setting where you can experiment with different weapons, improve reaction times, and develop muscle memory. It's like your personal training ground. And hey, what's better than having unlimited lives to keep honing your skills, right? So there you have it. 5 powerful tips to take your PUBG Mobile experience to the next level. But remember, knowing these tips is only half the battle. Implementing them is where the real magic happens. If you're ready to keep leveling up, I've got more tips and tricks for you. Click here to check out my next video on mastering weapon loadouts, or dive into the full playlist for everything you need to dominate PUBG Mobile.